Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am not running solo. I am running with none other than Gun Noodle himself. How are you doing, Mr. Noodle?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, my friend. I am excited for this match, ready for it. We had two great matches scheduled to hit off at the same time. This one and Favela Boys and Cat's Revenge. So if you don't know about the other one, I would suggest Canoe to make sure everybody at home watching put up those double monitors and have a screen on each one.
Yes, that's what I do. It's nice.
Yeah, look at that. They're not equalized at all. Looks like they're just going to run with it. Looks pretty even. I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is. Do we have ping? Yes, we do. Let's look about, and looks like it would be slightly in favored for Echpochmak, I believe, by looking at it. Oh, they're just sending it manually. Never mind, though. Never mind, the noodle. I didn't see that there. I'm here looking at the thing, and they're typing it in manually, missing the whole thing.
All right, now how do you say this team's name? Echpochmak?
No,
Echpochmak?
the CH is supposed to be pronounced as chili, so it would be Echpochmak.
Echpochmak.
I believe I said that correctly. If the person at home is paying attention to me, I told him I would try to get it right. He'll let me know if I did not in the comments after this is over, but I will eventually get it right. I tried looking it up online to see exactly what it would be, and that it seems to be the closest that I got. So Echpochmak, I hope is correct. Kryja might let me know. Kryja might understand if did I say that correctly, Kryja? Echpochmak. I don't know if I said that ready, but I tried. Here we go live, Gun Noodle. 4 chapters of Left 4 Dead start now, and this is going to be a great game. Opening attacks had to be Hunter, Charger, Jockey, Spitter. Why don't you take this opening attack away when they send it in, Noodle?
All right. Everything spawned up. The Charger actually missed his rock spawn. The Jockey's going to go off the roof, landing on the Nick. Hunter going for the same target, but he getting melted down. Charger charging in from downtown, not getting anything. Spitter not getting much, so a fantastic first attack. That charge went to lead, but he missed his rocket, so the whole attack was kind of messed up there.
Yeah, I mean, that was really unfortunate. I think the Charger would definitely had some spit damage if he didn't miss the rocket spawn, but it does happen from time to time. It happens to the best of us. But it looks like Spooky will have the first tank of the game for Babylonia, and the rest of his team is going to be Mr. Senji Mila. Why don't you take away each Pockmock right away?
Looks like we've got Yoi, Betts, Snipe, and Roth.
And it looks like Spooky's going to have first pass. Right now, he has his Boomer Smoker Jockey, not optimal support. The Boomer does land. He's actually able to go for the car here, and he hasn't paid for it really with any HP. Ooh, that car! Got to be a little scary to rush out there. I know you want to chip him, but a little too far. That car might have landed on Nick there.
That would have been a laughable moment.
I don't know what he's going to get here, Gun Noodle. I believe it is going to be a Hunter. And due to the situation where this commit is, I think either one is good. Even a Charger wouldn't be bad, but why don't you take it away when Spooky decides to go in for Babylonia?
Right, I will. And it looks like he's going to send it now. He's got the Survivor split 2 and 2. Jockey and a Smoker going to get the 2 in the back. He's going to land that double punch. Nick's going to get away, but he's going to get that corner onto Coach. The rest of the Survivors are going to start melting into him. But he's only got that Hunter up to support him as well as Smokey's going to try to get a nice punch on the Nick. Hunter's going to land under Rochelle. I guess he does another corner. That's me his second cap. He's still got a KHP. Rochelle's going to get pulled. He's going to land the rock onto her, but I don't think he's going to get the corner. He's going to decide to decommit instead. Still with 846 HP to his name, and they're going to go back and try and get these pickups, but the tank's probably going to play out this HP as long as he can. Rock getting skeeted. He's got some support coming up. It's going to be a Charger and a Boomer, and he's still got one more spawn in about 2 seconds here. Trying to chip him down, but it's not working. That Boomer did not get the Boom over that fence. So a Jockey and a Charger and a 500 HP tank. We'll see what happens. Jockey will land on the Coach. He's trying to take him through the gate, but he didn't. He's got to get that punch, and he lands a double, and he's dead. But a fantastic tank. Oh my goodness.
I got the pills.
Babylonia right now. That tank was amazing. It got 2 in caps. They let the pickup happen. And then they munched away the DB down to 29%. Focusing, getting doubles. And each Pockmock right now has a little bit of an uphill battle to finish this chapter with a couple of points. Let's see what they have. 215 to be exact. They have 1 set of pills. 2 survivors are slow. The only thing that's good for them right now, I would say Gunnels, they have a 2-2 coming up with a difficult choke point. That's about it.
And no charge. And a 2-2 is going to be going in here. The Boomer's going to land a nice triple boom, but a beautiful skeet coming out. The spit didn't really do much. I actually can't see. Oh, it looks like she spat on the roof.
Yeah.
So, great take. And what do they got? 200 bonus even. So we'll see if they rush it. They're not going to make safe room because they've got Bets there in the back slow. So they're going to get a staggered hit, if not a full hit. Actually, it looks like they're going to get that full hit. And it's going to be the quad, MK.
Quad try coming, the Charger rockets in, the Charger lands on the head. They get a tri-cap, Coach has to come out and clean it up. No win cap goes out though, they'll be able to walk in with shambles of points though, Gun Noodle. They had 200, dropped down to 85. And 384 for map 1. And a good showing so far from Babylonia's Infected, I would have to say, Gun Noodle. I don't know what you think.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, other than a wipe at that tank, you really can't ask for much more. This is a very friendly or survivor-friendly map. You know, you kill that tank, it's obviously very short. That's why the distance is nerfed. But to only make it with 384, I mean, great showing from Babylonia. I agree.
All we have to do is find the freeway. It'll take us to the...
Alright, but now it is going to be Echpochmak's turn to play as Infected to try to return the favor that happened to their survivors. The question is, can Babylonia stay clean? I highly doubt that they're going to miss their Charger rocket spawn, but they're going to have to match the same that they did with the Infected. Let's see what happens with the opening set of spawns, being a Hunter, Charger, Jockey, Spitter. Charger around the corner, misses, but the skeet comes out. Free spit doesn't go onto anything except for a ding or two. And actually, it looks like there was some friendly fire in the bunch there too, and more damage actually goes out onto Babylonia, and it's still going out here, Gun Noodle. For almost 3.2%. Not a lot though, but it is a little bit more than what the other side was able to do.
That Jockey actually missed his spawn too on the first hit, so both sides did have an assigned miss, but that Jockey actually capitalized, and that rock almost landed. That Jockey actually capitalized. Boomer, not gonna land, tried getting a quick one over the fence. So we actually do see Nick still separated on the other side of this fence here. Tank opting to not go for that car. And he's just going to be chucking some rocks. Waiting on his final spawn.
Going to be a Boomer because he had a Jockey, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but they just killed a Boomer.
Okay, so Charger's going to be coming in for Yoi. He's going to have to commit. Now, all the survivors are on the left-hand side, so I think the tank's correct commit path would be to jump on the bottom awning and jump over the waterfront side on the left to avoid most chip, but he's not going to do so, and he is in. The early pull is successful. He gets a punch. The 3 survivors run out in the open. He misses a punch. He punches a survivor. He's down to 2,800. There's a third punch. The ink cap is out. Yoi's by himself. He decommits. And all of his SI are going to stay up there with him. And they're chipped a little bit. And this is interesting now. I mean, Gun Noodle here, sorry. But this is interesting. The fact that they have this in cap. The only thing that's not going to really work out here, Gun Noodle, is he's not going to be able to keep Rage and draw this out. And probably going to have to climb up and recommit. Or just drop down. The Charger's only down to 384. Tank down to 1,400. They're focusing hard. The Jockey lands. He gets another corner, but he kills his Hunter. And I don't think he's going to get anything else. Maybe a rock, no. And Babylonia will take this a little bit better, Gun Noodle, as they only suffer 1 in cap.
Absolutely. And I did like how they didn't get split. I mean, first chapter we saw the 2-2 split, and the SI absolutely capitalized on that and allowed for the tank to get that early 2 cap. But now we see Babylonia take it a lot better. They learned from the mistakes that Echpochmak made.
Yeah.
And did not let themselves be split.
And look at the delta, 460 compared to 215 that they had after the tank, so that's more than double the points. And I would have to say, for being map 1 of Parish not being worth that much, this is probably pretty good for the infected side, I would say.
Right.
So they don't go down too much.
I should have learned to drive a tank.
You can't really take this first chapter of this map to heart. Next hit coming in. Beautiful shove onto that Jockey. Smoker gonna pull into the spit. Couple ticks of damage from that spit, but overall nothing really. And the spitter is actually still alive.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. They need it alive because they need to put some damage. They managed to get like 20 points there from that. Just a little bit shy, but due to the cappers that they had and 2-2 post-tank, not able to kill off the Boomer like Babylonia did, Didn't give him favorable spawns. Ooh, the Hunter almost finds a target. The Spitter goes. The Charger's alone. The Charger actually lands. Almost gets a slam, too. And they'll get it down to 424 before they walk into the safe room. And it looks like the point delta is going to be a little bit less than 200 and change. Trying to do the math in my head real quickly here. It looks like it's 240 exactly. I think it's 240.
340.
340, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my math is good. I know what I'm doing.
Overall, though, Babylonia, definitely, I'd say, right now, on top. They outplayed Echpochmak on that first chapter. Pretty decisively, too. Obviously, it's only one chapter. You can't say much from one chapter, but, yeah, the trend's in favor of Babylonia.
Yeah, it definitely after one map. I mean, it's a pretty good amount of point lead, I would say, after one chapter, just because the Parish one isn't worth as much as you were stating at the beginning, because it's been lowered for zone mod due to the fact that it's literally a 38-second run from the safe room to the end if there's no zombies. So, is it even really a map? So, I think it's a good call on lowering it, bringing the map one not to be as decisive in the end result on who's going to be the winner of the game. But I would say, due to the fact of what it's worth, that's pretty good amount of points considering it was only map 1 there, Gun Noodle. But more focused, I want to say, is look at that tank, 60% right after they start the event.
Right, and this is a rough event too. So this is a rough. I'd say this overall is a rough chapter to survive, actually, in my experience. I mean, this and chapter 3 with its length. I feel like the two hardest maps. First hit, actually, going a nice pop on that boomer. Smoker Hunter going to land before getting cleared immediately. Couple ticks of spit damage, but great take. It was a little bit more damage onto Senji than I'm sure they would have liked, but still, pretty good take from Babylonia.
Yep, they are out. They are into the field already. First attack didn't really delay anything. They do take damage, though, but out in the open, I don't know if we'll see a gazebo hit possible. It looks like the SI might be able to get up there, but it doesn't look like they are even attempting it. And there is a good chance, Gun Noodle, that they just killed the boomer. But I think it would be a misplay for damage. I like to see them send it all. Hunter coming from behind. Oh, yeah, they're getting baited. They just want to make sure the Charger and... Oh, it's going to die first here. The Jockey dies first. They're not going to have a Charger with that Spitter. It's going to be Tri-Cap with Spit, but no charge, Gun Noodle. And the first two hits do a total of 6%, averaging 3% per hit, as they find one of the sets of pills before they push forward.
It's still really impressive to me how fast some teams can just move through these chapters. Like, they make these longer chapters just look so short.
I agree, especially when it comes to some of the custom maps. They do some crazy things, I would have to say, but this is going to be the event.
And let's go.
All right, they're in. They're out. They're not in, they're out. Smoker in the back. Hunter's going to pre-spawn up front. They're going to send it. They go for the back one. Senji does get pounced. Oh, they still get the clear. Oh, I didn't see Rochelle in the back. They'll get the clear. So that's 3 hits, Gun Noodle, all averaging less than 3%.
It's phenomenal survivor play. And I don't know, I wonder how much differently that would have been if they had a Charger.
All right, and it looks like these commons are almost cleaned out already.
Are they? Oh, yeah, they are. Little to no damage again. Just, I don't know, they're on top of it. And they're actually going to send in a hit here. Charger jumping down, getting YOLO charge, but not landing. That rock did land.
No, it did not.
Or didn't it?
No,
it didn't.
that rock actually got cleared by the pulled guy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it did. You're right. That looked confusing to me.
It looks like Betts wants to try to drag this out for a little bit. Try to play rock and see if he can dwindle down the survivors. They are kind of relatively high ping. Not too high, Gun Noodle, but it's a little bit more difficult to skeet those rocks when you're at close range like this. And they're running out of opportunity to do it. Here it's going to come. They're going to send a rock. It's going to miss. Here comes the Jockey. Here comes the Hunter. They're going to get the pounce. Can he get the rock in there? He gets the rock and he can decommit, but he loses his first pass though, Gun Noodle. So that's one thing to keep in mind here. He can't drag this out much longer.
Yeah, Spooky got a beautiful skeet on the previous rock, the one before the one that connected. And that's what made him lose that first pass, so kind of clutch there from Spooky. And now they're going to LOS him hard, and I think he's going to have to commit on this next one. I mean, he doesn't really have much else of a choice. He's going to have to commit with the support he gets, too, so we'll see what it's going to be. He's going to be a Charger, Smoker, and a Hunter. So, here we go. He's sending it, and like you said, it's all support line. He's going to get the early pull onto Ellis. It's going to be a... He's going to land a punch. He's not going to get the corner. He's going to punch him away. Hunter landing. There's going to be a corner. He misses the punch onto Ellis, but he's going to get that rock on. No, he's going to land the rock onto Ellis. It's going to be a cap. And now he's climbing over the fence, looking to get the 2 greens. But no, he's going to instead decide to disengage. Probably a wise idea, because his support's down, and he had the survivor split, and they weren't even really close to him. So wise decision by him.
And
So
nobody shot him there, Noodle. Did you see that?
No. Nobody shot him at all.
He only lost about 550 for his decommit, but the comments have begun. This could go disastrous for Babylonia, Gun Noodle.
It could. And now they've got a Hunter coming in. They got the pickup, but the Hunter's going to land on him instantly. The Boomer with a nice rock. He's going to get a double, and that Tank's going to come out on that. He's going to land the double punch. That's going to be the double cap. So now two survivors left, but the Tank's going to die. They did a nice job shredding him there, actually. I didn't even notice the L go down that fast. My goodness. Come on. But still, decent tank.
Yes, and they completely murdered the DB because another guy got in-capped twice. It's going to be very low when they get the pickup, probably about halfway. And they're struggling right now on getting the pickup. They're trying to delay it. They get it up. Oh, the Charger. Oh, he gets the charge from another zip code because the Smoker into the spit for a ding or two. And what an entertaining hit after tank after they get the pickup from a Charger, a Misty charge nonetheless. And this Hunter should probably get killed off. I don't know what he was thinking. And that'll be the spawns down there. And it looks like Babylonia will hold on to about 30% post-tank and 1 hit in after that. Now, I think that was a great tank from Echpochmak. They needed that.
Absolutely. It was beautifully done. Jockey spawning up down below there. Looks like he's going to make a break for it. He's out. Now he's making his way back in. Boomer spawning up in the front, away from everybody. He's going to get popped immediately. The Jockey was killed too, as well as the third. I guess no, it's not up yet. So now we're going to have to wait for another hit here, because there's only a Smoker and a Charger up. And Babylonia, I think, is well aware of this, because they're rushing through this room here. And good situational awareness there. They're trying to keep a hold of that bonus. It's mostly, like you said, they murdered the DB, so I Miss Her and Senji are the main holders of this bonus. And here we go, the final attack. Hunter beautifully seen. Charger's gonna land though. That's on the guy who's black and white. That's Spooky. Gonna be a lot of spit damage, but he's gonna get out alive. But it's not really gonna. Oh, he's dead.
He just hit him with a Macho Man elbow drop with the spitter off the rooftop and killed him. It was hilarious. Sorry, Spooky. He will die, and they'll make it in with 3 and an additional bonus of 180. And that was a great kill
From
by
out of
Noodle.
nowhere.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
Where's Jim
my-
Ross when you need him, man? He would have loved that.
And all right, we're going to switch it over to the other side. It is now going to be Babylonia on the infected side. They make it with 3, almost full distance. I think they missed, what was it, 9 points on the one that they killed, I think. It might not even have been that, so they didn't really lose much, but it was the ×4 multiplier that was more important there, I would say, Gun Noodle, that they do lose. And we'll see if if the game is decided by less than 120 points. We'll know why, because they got that kill right there with the spitter. I cannot believe the spitter was able to get in there and get the kill onto Spooky. that was pretty wild.
Awesome.
But all right, let's go to the second half here. 2-2 opening attack going to be Hunter Smoker. Boomer's going to come from a pretty standard spot on the other side of the van, on the garbage trash bags on the other side. Can't get shot from underneath with the ricochets of the shots off the floor. He will be safe there. Smoker traditional pull. Interesting Hunter location. Noodle,
Yeah.
what do you think of that one over there?
It's goofy. We'll see if it works.
I know, I just had the feel. Oh, he comes over, takes the Boomer spawn. That's gone now. Oh, the Boomer finds that spawn. No way!
Wow.
The Hunter lands. The pound spit is successful as the survivors retreat into the safe room. And they lose 6% off that hit. Actually, 7%. Big damage coming out from Babylonia onto Echpochmak.
clutch boomer spawn. My goodness, he had that thing blocked and he somehow found it. That was impressive.
A little cheeky spawn and was able to get it in there. It gets two. Even a proper sack order. Look at that. They get a quad try. And they're not going to hesitate here, Gunnoodle. They're going. A pull in the back. Charger was not even close whatsoever. They do land a rolling 2 cap. And actually, that's a lot of damage going out. It's 10%. What are we watching, Gunnoodle?
I think Echpochmak is trying to mimic how, the speed at which Babylonia made their way through the map, and it's not working. They're eating the damage a lot more. And they're going to choose to ignore that set of pills that were right there.
Reloading.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting, especially since Yoi could probably use those pills, but what do I know? Jockey spawning in the back. He's actually got some separation here onto Nick. But nice job to focus fire that Jockey down. Boomer getting nicely popped in the front.
Reloading.
And the Hunter and Spitter are still alive. We'll see if they actually elect to do anything. I think they're going to save, though.
Yeah. I think it's the
those are
right play.
sacks.
I think it's the
Right.
right play. I mean, they've already done so much damage to the survivors before this tank compared to the other team. Right, they're like plus 10% right now, and they haven't even taken this choke point yet. And the survivors are hesitating when they don't really have to.
Oh,
This
no.
is going to benefit the infected team. Charge spit successful, no slams, no quick pull. And they'll get another 5%, and they have already dug in a quarter of the bonus, Gunnoodle, right when the tank spawns. And it is in the hands of I Miss Her, which I'm not quite sure which one that is, but that's who has the tank.
Hope he gets her back, man. This tank is for her. But Bats and Yoi, look at their health. Like, I think they're going to have to pop their pills upon the tank commit. Otherwise, they're going to go down in, what, 2 punches each? Like, I don't know. It's not looking good for them. Alexis said hitting a nice boomer pop. The rock lands, though. Jockey going, he's going to land, too. It's a little bit of a slow clear. Tank throwing another one, and he lands again.
Can't do this on my own. Give me some
I can't
help.
believe what we're seeing, MK. Yoi eats another rock, a third one. That one would have landed, but it clipped the fence there. Another one. No, he's trying to hit Nick again, but he's still not up. Yoi the rock eater. But already a fantastic start to this tank. 2 rocks and a cap, so that's 1 set of pills down. Boomer getting a nice little on in. Smoker landing under his shell, but the rock didn't land. But that's another slow, so that's going to be another pill commit. And he's about to lose his first pass. And that rock is skeeted, so now he will lose it. Hey, he wasn't losing it for a second there.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. They're still sending these hits. They're just piling on the damage. They're going to make it as easy for this tank as possible. But he might have to send it in without that third support. And it's all you, whatever he does.
All right, I Miss Her is down 1,200 HP already. The pills are popped. The tank is in. I'm going to start backing up. The Hunter gets the stumble, and it's going to be a punch into Rochelle. Switches over to Yoi. Yoi gets out of the corner, which is big. This is probably going to benefit Echpochmak right now. They have a jockey. Tank is committing to a different path and actually gets above them, and he gets stuck. And the tank is almost dead, and Echpochmak looks like they're going to take this and survive with more HP. Not by much, though, but about 7% and change as the Charger misses the spawn over the fence there and gets killed off. Rock from another zip code probably not going to land. I Miss Her is just going to peek as long as they can to drag this out. Hunter misses. The rock lands. This is huge. What are they doing? Why are they on that side of the fence? I don't understand. They should be on the other side, as now he's just going to rain rocks from above, and they are not getting the pickups. The Boomer's not going to land. This is starting to look bad. They get 1 health point off of the tank since the tank decommitted. Went from 30 to 29. Another rock coming out. They just need to hide right now, and this tank will die. It has no rage whatsoever. It can't get over there fast enough before it loses it. And this is, oh, another hit comes in. The Charger will miss. Jockey will land. Rock will miss. Tank is going to go AI. And this is a great tank coming out as the Hunter gets an in cap. And that will be a, oh, nope, just the first in cap onto that person. And the tank is stuck.
Thanks, my brother.
And the tank is dead.
Good AI, good AI.
What a tank coming out, and the survivors still have 202 HP, or total health. Oh, actually, it is HP left. There is no DB, there is no pills. That is all they have, and they are crawling their way too fast, too slow. They're big time separated right now, but it doesn't look like the Infected are going to take advantage of it at the moment, Gun Noodle.
And that next hit's gonna be coming in. Jockey gonna land onto the show. No spitter damage coming out. Smoker landing, but getting cleared immediately. Betts is one sneeze away from going down. They're just gonna hold on to it. And they still haven't turned off the alarm. This is not looking good for them. Spit is not gonna block the way. I don't know if they realize it, but the Spit did not block the way. Nick realized it. And that's gonna be a cap on the Betts. There's going to be a Charger and Hunter coming up, and oh no, but he misses the charge. It was lined up, but he did not get it. Hunter trying to get a spawn, but he loses it. Hunter spawned by the porta potties. He's going to go up. He's going to land on the coach, getting cleared immediately. Jockey landing on to Ellis, getting killed also instantly. So decent take there. They're kind of recollecting themselves. They still got 118 bonus. And it's actually not looking too bad for them right now.
They only have one more hit, and I think they can make it, but I don't know if having the extra survivor is enough to give them the win for the round, and if they don't take any damage, but I'm pretty sure they're going to take damage here. They're big time separated again. Okay, they regroup. Charger is not ready. Smoker gets cleared. Boomer lands. Charger rockets in the back. Not going to land, but gets an in cap onto Ellis. Rochelle gets killed. And they might be able to hit again, as this spitter is going to delay.
And I think they're going to cut their losses. Nope, they're not. Okay.
No, they need that ×3 bonus.
It looked like they were going to start booking it, but they changed their mind. And another spitter Macho Man elbow coming in. It didn't do as much damage as the last one, but Hunter trying to get a quick pounce there, but it didn't work. Jockey looking to spawn on the head. Here he goes. A nice shove. Smoker landing, but it's probably going to get killed pretty quickly, or not. So a little bit of damage there, but they're going to get that pickup, and we're going to see a staggered spawn or two.
I'm not gonna make it much longer, my friends.
Oh, I knocked the piss.
Boomer, he ain't going to do nothing.
I really think we should
Maybe
be
the
killing
Charger might get
zombies
damaged.
instead.
Oh, he missed his
Oh, he missed the
spawn.
spawn!
Yeah.
They're going to make it in. The 61 bonus. They hold on to it.
So they'll lose the chapter by 120 points and chain, 122 to be exact. And they'll go down a little bit more, but they still have 3 more chapters to bring it back. Still close game.
Absolutely. And this next chapter is long. You know, it can be long. It's an endurance battle. So, you know, maybe an early tank could benefit Echpochmak here.
See what it gives them. You cursed it. You cursed it, Gun Noodle.
Did I?
Yeah, you cursed it. Wait till you get in. Look what you gave him.
Oh my goodness.
An 82% tank. That's going to be a drop from the bridge, I think.
Oh my.
I'm pretty
And,
sure.
I'm not going for another jinx here, but I do believe this might benefit Babylonia because Echpochmak has been eating the damage before tank. You know, we saw it last time. They ate a lot of damage pre-tank. And Babylonia so far has been playing pretty solid survivor. Haven't really taken much damage. And they also move rather quickly, surprisingly quickly. It's really refreshing to see. Here we go. First it's going to be the Jockey, Charger, Boomer, and the Smoker. Boomer looking to get a spawn behind the car on the other side of the fence. Survivor's slowly baiting it. Of course, not looking to rush out into a 3-cap. You know, that would be unfortunate. But here we go. The hit's going to be sent in. Charger going into the safe room. Not going to land. Smoker going to land onto Nick. Jockey in the safe room. Couple takes of damage. Actually, a decent amount of damage on that Mister there. Down to 79 HP already. So not the worst hit.
Ooh. And Spooky just got blasted by some friendly fire. Ooh. Gee, that's 5 HP. And Senji got shot too. So a little bit of FF coming out there, helping out the infected. Almost 5% damage, like you said, coming out. But right now it's going to be a tri-cap with spit. Best spawns you get. That Hunter was so early, and it works out. They get the charge spit. Right now, Echpochmak is turning it up, Gun Noodle. And that is a double-digit damage hit coming out just about. I think it's just a ding or two shy, and that is what they needed to start a bounce back. Impressive.
Caster Curse, I'm so sorry. Oh no. It's happening.
Reloading!
What do you mean no friendly fire at all, lying game?
I know, there was definitely friendly fire. I heard the blast.
I did too.
And saw the friendly fire disappear, but oh, they're attacking right away. The hunter goes for a DP, misses. Nothing's gonna land their gun noodle, nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Great clear on that charger.
Hunter was very ambitious, by the way.
Yeah, it looked like that whole hit was ambitious. I mean, I don't know, maybe they got excited after the first chance and they're like, let's just keep sending them, go, go, go. And they did. So now, we're going to see Babylonia take this open area here, which, I mean, it's not like it's that hard to do anyway. But I think they're going to be able to, oh, they're all going up top, but I think they're going to be able to get outside. No, Hunter pre-spawned outside. He's going to make his way in. He's got a survivor alone in the room. He's going to land. There's a jockey in there with him in the spit, and the boomer stumbles. That's going to be a massive amount of damage on the Spooky. Wow.
90.
Separation.
Yeah, 95 to 41 gun noodle. That was huge damage. Good tank almost, you know? And they're leaving him behind right now. Look at this.
Oh no, Babylonia. No, Tios. What are you doing?
Big separation, but they can't capitalize with infected. Nothing they can really do, though. They regroup quick enough. That was almost a big misplay with the separation they had there.
Oh, okay. That was a little bit too close for me. I don't know. Babylonia is just, I feel like they're just kind of rushing. Like they're not even. Oh, a beautiful boom at the top here. What's the rest of his hit? A Hunter, Smoker, and a Charger. Beautiful 15 from that Hunter. On the ladder, Charger getting some punches, punch after punch, and there's some Smoker separation over in the corner onto Mila. So a ton of damage there, and oh my goodness, MK, so much damage pre-tank. This is looking eerily similar to what we just saw Echpochmak have on their Survivor play last chapter.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what they needed. The only thing that was bad about the hit on the top is that they're going to allow the survivors to get up there. They take the choke point. They can't really hit. Oh, can they grab the one on the bottom? They do. This is big. Can the Hunter cover? Oh, they can't. Oh, that was so close. That would have been so much more damage, but it still was a lot of damage. They have 3 survivors orange now, slow. But Spooky had to pop pills. They did find another set already as I missed her doubled up. So we'll see if that comes into play, as they are not spawning this tank with a massive horde of common behind them right now.
And I don't, are they missing the set of pills?
I am not.
No, okay, they went back for it. It looked like they were just gonna go buy him again, and that would have been the second time we saw a team just completely ignore some pills that would have been necessary. We got a jockey and a Smoker respawn below this bridge. Beautiful shove on that jockey. Smoker also getting instantly cleared. And now we're gonna see the tank up. It's going to be a... Oh, I whiffed. It's a snipe tank. Oh my god, that rock almost connected right onto Ellis's dome. But it didn't. Boomer rocketing in from the top of the bridge. He actually missed the rocket, but he still gets that one boom on the proxy. And we're going to see Snipe chucking some rocks, taking a little bit of chip for his troubles. Hunter going to land. So is the Charger's going to go in, and he's going to get the stumble, but he's not going to land. He gets a punch. And now Snipe's left all alone to throw some rocks. 3 sets of pills left, but they're all going to have to be committed onto this tank commit, MK.
Yes, it is. This is going to be big for Snipe. He tries to get the hitbox over the top, but Ellis is not going to allow it. Mila's on top of it. Snipe still first pass, 50% frustration, looking to start going in there. I wonder if he's going to commit. I think they try to drag this. Smoker, Jockey, here they come. Jockey lands. They get some damage. Smoker doesn't. Boomer stacks. Oh, he gets the rock! He sneaks it in there, gets the in cap onto Mila. That's going to be big.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, because now he's still got his first pass.
And
right on the dome.
I think Snipe's going to just rain the rocks for a little while. I don't see any reason to early commit this whatsoever. But he's getting closer. He's going to cause the survivors to have to peek out. Snipe, he's going to lose a lot for this. He's a little close. They're going to go in for more damage. Charger misses. They get another rock, though. And Snipe is going to decommit Re-decommit, how about that line? I bet you never said that before.
Re-decommit.
And then they're going to push him, and Snipe is just going to play it safe on top of the tombstones. And they are really being aggressive right now, Gun Noodle. They are pushing him. They are not going to let themselves be bled out. They're going to fight this on their terms when they're fast. Snipe decommits further back in the map. He loses 1,500 HP. He's starting to push them. They are starting to retreat. Boomer does not have a position. The jockey has a survivor separated. They're able to grab him, and he's isolated. Now this puts Snipe in a situation to get an end cap. And now he can babysit this Gun Noodle, but they're going to run to the safe room, and they're going to make it. They got it.
Yeah.
There's nothing they could do to stop this now.
There's nothing. No, I can't believe what we're witnessing. Honestly, a good call. I mean, they saw the opening, so good call. There's going to be a charger. Last second charger. Going in. He's gonna, oh my god, what a clear! And Nick's still outside! He's gonna get the punch! He's gonna get the cap on Nick! And so 2 others are gonna make it instead of 3. Wow. They're gonna make safe from it.
Yeah, they're not really gonna get any points for it, but they'll get the distance. I think that's more or less so what they wanted. There it is, the distance they get. They get 12 points of bonus too. Don't know if that's going to be entirely worth it in the end, but they did make that extra distance points, and they only were denied 75 points of the total distance. And if we add that up together, if they make it all together, or I mean, if they would have wiped there, I believe it is about 56 points they would have lost.
So many momentum shifts. I mean, it was going so well for Snipe, and next thing you know, Babylonia saw that opening. Just beautiful. Oh my god, an immediate spawn from that Boomer getting a 1. So, nothing really from that there, honestly. It was good to watch, though. I was still coming out of the safe room door, and I heard him spawn. So, now the rest of the hit going to be going in here. Smoker not going to land. Charger also kind of missed. Smoker, nothing. Nothing. 4, 5 damage, and it was one of them was friendly fire.
I'm a reload.
Yeah.
Are we seeing a turnaround?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, for they did kill the Charger second, but they're gonna have a 2-2. I mean, it's not gonna be the worst 2-2. It's gonna be a 100 Charger 2-2. So if it is a 2-2 that you wanted, I guess that would be the best for damage output, especially when you have spawns above. You don't need to really rely on a Smoker to help alley-oop either one of these cappers, as they can pretty much get a favorable spawn and make it work. I like where the Charger's going to come from. The question is Yoi going to give that spawn up? He does! Right now the Charger has it. Charger has the spawn! He's going to take it and land! And the Hunter will cover, and they'll get the charge pit worth of damage, and Yoi can't get out of it. And it makes the first 2 hits look like the first one did nothing. All of them to make an average of over 5% per hit now.
Oh, there's just been so many momentum shifts, just back and forth between these 2 teams. I mean, and Yoi's gonna commit those pills. Found another set. Look at that. Using the resources provided to them. That's what we like to see. We're gonna see a quad attempt from Babylonia coming up here. I wonder if they're gonna set it in this open air. It looks like they're set up to. So here we go. Quad attempt coming in. Smoker gonna get instantly cleared. Beautiful clears. Charger do not land, but they're gonna get a 2 cap over the course. Be a lot of damage. Ellis is being taken away, and they're still clearing that 100. And they're finally gonna get the clear on the 2 over there. Lots and lots of damage.
Jeez, they're already down to 72.3, and I believe that Echpochmak hasn't lost yet in this tournament as well. I believe they are technically undefeated, if I remember correctly.
Reloading.
So, for that fact, they do have their undefeated tournament life on the hand here. They won't be eliminated if they lose, but they won't be undefeated anymore. As they have the Smoker Charger 2-2. Smoker gets shut down. And I wonder if they're going to send this. No, they're not.
Nope, that doesn't look like it. Actually, I wonder if we're going to see that Charger going inside. No, we're not, but he's still going to get a nice charge spit outside. It's going to be a good amount of damage on the Snipe. Oh, lots and lots of damage. So much. They're eating so much damage. And we've got some separation. Oh, no. Oh, she's going to make it down. And she's still separated, but the Hunter's not going to go down and capitalize onto that. That was clenchingly close there.
Snipe.
I don't know. That's...
Look at Snipe. He ran through the spit and took the spawns. Said, no, it's not happening today. And
He
that
wins
was
the 1v1.
it was impressive though. I mean, he took the whole spawn for his team. He did walk through the spit, but then they have no hit to take there. Oh, they're gonna go for the car alarm shot. They're not gonna get it, and he's gonna miss. This could be big for Echpochmak. No spitter. No spitter either. I mean, they'll land here, Gun Noodle, but it won't be much. It'll just tick for tack damage, to be honest with you. And this is going to be big for Echpochmak, but their DB is open, and man, they needed a lot of points to pull this even, and a lot rolls on this tank here. A lot. It's in the hands of Senji, Gun Noodle. He needs to do it for his team right now, because if Echpochmak walks into the safe room, they will take the lead with this points.
Well, it looks like Echpochmak is gonna not make the same mistake that the other team did, but what a skeet coming out there, Charger. A little bit too outside, just a bit outside. But Echpochmak is not gonna make the same mistake Babylonia did. They're instantly going into the back. They're instantly going to LOS. They're not gonna eat the rocks like Babylonia did. Senji, they're gonna get a little bit of chip here. Senji is really close, and I think we're going to see. Well, I wonder if they'll sack this boomer first, but we'll just kind of be patient and see what he does here. He's dropping, he's climbing, dropping and climbing, doing the usual tank things, average tank activities. And actually, I think he's gonna roll this one in. The boomer's gonna land an early one boom, and he's gonna get that early pull. But that's his, you know, that's a smoker. He's got a hunter flailing around. He's got that corn on his. Snipe's actually punched back up, and he doesn't have that cap. So he goes, hunter gonna land onto Ellis, and oh, there's that smoker. But that tank is dead. Oh, and this is not looking good for Babylonia now.
Now they're going to survive, but they're going to lose all their DB on that.
True.
They're not going to have a lot of bonus, and I don't think they can take the lead anymore. But they can almost even this up. So close to even this up as the spitter gets picked. And I got to sneeze. So give me a second, Gun Noodle, take it away.
Yeah, that early boomer pull with that smoker pull, it was quite good. It was probably the reason that tank actually got anything. Nice shutdown on that boomer in the front. Charger gonna decide to not even go for it. But that was the reason that tank even got anything, honestly, because it got shredded. But that early boomer pull, or that early smoker pull with that boom, is what... Oh, never mind. Infested already said that. I take it back. He had a better analysis.
I hear Hunter.
And here we go. We're gonna see one final hit from Babylonia. It's gonna be a quad attempt. So this could really stifle their opportunities here. It's going in, but a beautiful skeet. Really getting pummeled in the front. And such quick clears.
No damage. It was all DB.
No damage at all.
Yeah, they just focused the DB. Let's see how close they bring. I think it's like 200 points now. Maybe less.
Yep.
Let's see what that final... It's less than 200. We have a 143-point game going into map 4.
Oh,
Let's go.
this is what... I love it. Good parish game. Get in here, Infested. Get a mic. Go cast. Come on. You know you want to.
He wants the rolling tri-cap call. I haven't had a chance. I haven't had a chance to say it yet.
Listen, I've been trying to pay attention. I'm going to be totally honest, and don't hate me for this. Can you explain what the rolling tri-cap is?
A rolling tri-cap is when each SI lands one after the other in kind of a rolling fashion. Not a perfectly synchronized one. It's like a rolling. It's more exciting when you see rolling ones when they are bunched up and the stumbles begin and they all just pile on. That's the most entertaining call you can get. Because the survivors can do nothing when you are stumbling, and you just watch the mayhem unfold as they can't even retaliate with shooting. You know what I mean? So it's great to see it. One of my favorite calls in the game, less a quad lands, but usually when a quad lands, my voice breaks. It goes higher than when a rolling tri-cap lands. So the calls probably sound better when I do a rolling tri-cap. Or when there's massive rocks that come out, then I lose myself. I lose it. When I see a toxic rock tank, a TRT as I like to call them, toxic rock tanks, they can demoralize a team to the point of defeat where they're just mentally exhausted. And for that fact alone right there, that changes everything if you could pull them off, and that's why I'm a fan of them. Some people might not like to watch them or might not like to play them, think it's bad for the game, but if you can't stop it, it will eat your team alive, your morale. You might fight with each other. It's all about keeping your cool. So that's why I love them. It tests the morale of the teams and also tests the skill of the survivors to be able to LOS properly. But with that being said, Gun Noodle, opening attack, tri-cap with spit. No smoker, no boomer. Charger is successful at hitting the fountain. The spitter is successful as well as hitting the fountain. The hunter dies on the fountain, and the jockey gets killed in front of the fountain. So that was the first hit that went in there, and it did a total of 1.8 damage.
Lots of damage on the fountain, though, so that's going to demoralize their health bonus right away. I mean, pre-tank damage on that fountain. That was rough.
I'll take the shot.
They really got to lock in here. They got to step up. Funny you mentioned about your voice break. And see, that is one benefit about puberty not being very kind to me, is I can go super high and I sound like a little boy, but my voice doesn't break.
Oh, they got to go quick here. I mean, this is not a good attack. They land a rolling tri-cap, comes in, there it is! As the boomer comes in, they clear it up quite nicely, but that is a rolling tri-cap doing about 7% plus damage. And there you go, you got it. There was the call, you were asking for it, and there it was.
That was perfect. That hit was like picture perfect there. Couldn't have gotten any better, except they could have gotten a little bit more damage. But honestly, quick clears from Babylonia. I mean, they didn't let it,
Bested. Alright, they're going to go in. I'll go over that in just a second. Let's let these spawns go in there. Hunter finds a target. They're not cleaning this up right away. It's still not being cleaned. Oh, they landed two cap, actually. The spit, they're swimming in it. That's a lot of damage going out on the Babylonia. And they're already down to about 71.8. I didn't even see the tank was at 60%. I missed it at the start of the map. I don't know if they have to drop or not. No, I mean, Gun Noodle. But if they have to run back, it's not looking good for their health.
Reloading.
angry tomato. Oh, Boomer in the back of nice two boom. Hunter trying to get some cheeky claws there, and I think he succeeded. Charger landing in the room, getting cleared immediately without no pound though. The smoker is trying to get a little cheeky claw outside, but I don't think he's gonna get anything. He's just kind of jumping for joy. He's actually gonna land the pool. Cleared instantly though, so decent take on that one. But here we go, they're gonna be able to make their way back. Tank up in the hands of Roth for Echpochmak.
Yeah, they are starting their retreat, and this is a lot of map to go back through, let me tell you. So this is gonna, Echpochmak got a little bit of a difficult task here when they go on their side, but here's the hit on the choke point. They're gonna try to get the back one. They're really late. The hunter lands. The jockey could grab him. Jockey? What? What? What did we just witness?
I mean, I think he wanted to do exactly what you said, but he hesitated, and hesitation is honestly one of the worst things you can do in this game.
You know what? He might have not had his jock. I might have missed it. I didn't know if he tried to grab some. I didn't see. But I think the jockey just could have pulled him on the other side of that fence, in my opinion, or at least try to. Gun Noodle.
I thought he had his job. I don't know. I didn't. Now that you mentioned, I don't know. Maybe he didn't. But here we go. A very, very critical tank here for Echpochmak here. And, oh, beautiful, beautiful awareness on that boomer spawn to get that pop instantly. Rock going in, not going to land. Like I said, this is a very critical tank. I mean, they're able to wipe here. The game might be in their hands, but we'll see. Babylonia got 3 bleeding. They committed that all 3 pills. And here we go. He's going to send it in. Gonna get that early pull, so that's gonna be in the corner onto Nick. Actually, no, he gets out of the corner. Charger coming in from Zika, like you like to say. And he's gonna get another corner, pull onto Nick. Hunter pounds it around. He's gonna get that's gonna be 2 caps, but he still isn't wiped, and he's only got 231 HP. So they're gonna get those pickups, and I don't think we're gonna see a wipe here, MK. Very unfortunate, but it's still gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah, they won't get the wipe, but they'll shamble the points for sure. The DB is already affected too, because they already had the pop pills and commit them. Now, he's just going to die off. They don't get the spitter in time, unfortunately. I think they might want to kill this boomer off right away so they get a good alley choke point. But alright, tank is dead. They have 365 points left. It's not how many days in the year, it's how many points they have. But right now they have a jockey smoker, and they're going to have a spitter and a charger for the alley choke point. Right now, Echpochmak did a great job, but they need to finish him off before they get the save from him, in my opinion, Gun Noodle.
They definitely do. The sooner they wipe them, I mean, this is obviously common sense, but the sooner they wipe them, the easier this comeback's going to be. We're going to see this alley, and here it goes. Charger going, and it's going to land a nice double charge to the jockey in the back. The smoker wasn't quick enough to cover, though. There's still going to be a ton of damage on the charge target in the front. Oh.
Devastating. They eat almost all of it. I mean, they have no permanent health left. They're going to crawl for the rest of the map. It's going to be difficult for them to even get across on the ferry at this point, Gun Noodle. They have only two in caps. Actually, have 2 in caps. It's actually not good for the survivors. They're about to be black and white right now. And if they go down up top, it is not good for them. And if they're not gonna, they're going to get down. 1 down. Charger lands. 2 downs. Jockey can clean it up. Can't get the in cap. Senji all alone. It's not looking good for them. Boomer pops. This will allow Senji to get the pickup with uninterrupted because of the 1 boom. I don't know, Gun Noodle. This might be the end of Babylonia as far as map 4.
Right. But I mean, at the same time, I guess Echpochmak spitter. C spitter. But at the same time, we gotta see Echpochmak do 100 times better. They gotta kill the tank. They gotta make it here. They gotta make it farther. They gotta have great health. Next hit, beautiful skeet. But they've got to finish the job here first, though. They have yet to do that, and actually, they're gonna be able to start this event. I really don't have much confidence that they're going to survive this. But they're still alive, and that's something. Boomer coming in from the top. Oh my God, a beautiful pop. Eating the Boomer right out of the air, Hunter style. And Respite's hit, gonna be a Charger Hunter and a Spitter, so here we go. High damage potential, we'll see when they decide to send it, and that's gonna be right now. Charger going and gonna land, these Chargers are landing. Hunter landing onto LSO over there, and he's dead! And getting a quick reconnect. That's gonna be a cap on a Senji. Jockey coming in from below. And he's gonna decommit. He's just trolling him here. And honestly, that's good because he's causing a lot of distraction. These comments are getting a lot of punches.
They're just going to leave them. They know there's nothing they could do. They're just going to crawl for whatever points they can here by this point, Gun Noodle.
Crawl?
2 left. Both 1 slaps. Charger going to clean it up. And that's the wipe. And they put up 420 points.
Awesome.
And then now we're going to have to do some counting. They don't need to make safe room, but there's 700 points of delta. And if they get 600 and change, they need 637, right? 637, I think, is the number to get the win. 637 will tie it if they wipe out at it. And I'll be honest with you, Gun Noodle. I might not actually like to say this because I'm not a fan of saying this. But we might see Chapter 5 of Parish.
The bridge?
Yeah, and
Ooh.
I kind of don't want to, but I kind of almost do for some reason in the same aspect. Because I know it's because it is terrible for gameplay and for balance. It is just awful. But when you have a game that's less than 100 points, how can you not play it?
I don't know. We'll see, because they might not play it because they may share your viewpoints on it. I also share your viewpoints on it, but sometimes that Parish finale is just goofy. And sometimes goofy is just what you need in a nice competitive Left 4 Dead 2 game. But, it's gonna be rough. Echpochmak hasn't had the greatest of Survivor play this whole game. They've eaten a lot of damage, and obviously they need to step it up if they want to win. And here we go. Possibly the final half of the final chapter. Possibly. Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, Charger for the first hit. Survivors slowly baiting their way out. We're going to see if the fountain is collateral damage again. Jockey, Hunter. Hunter going to land. Jockey cleared instantly, though. Spit in the corner with the pounce target, but not a lot of damage, so there's a good start. And, of course, the Charger did not go. I say that, and he went in and missed, but he got it. Did he hit every single one of them?
I think so. Look at the damage he got. 25.
Yeah, a lot of punches. My goodness.
I think it was 3. I think he got 3 total, but he got some stumbles with the 2 points. But nonetheless, he is out there. They're not gonna have a Charger though. They killed it off at the end. It's gonna be a poo too, I think. Actually, they're not even gonna wait for it. I think they just rush inside. It's not gonna be a poo too. Actually, they're gonna have a Hunter inside that Spitter. But right now, Echpochmak blitzing the map. Hunter just going for scratches.
Shoot me again.
Interesting by Babylonia here. I don't know what they're doing, and right now they're in danger of having the alley choke point blitzed on them. And that's gonna happen. They're not gonna care about this boomer. They don't give a shit about that. I mean, crap about that right now. Gun Noodle, they're gonna blitz this choke point. Wow, look at this.
Goodness. It's beautiful. I love it.
All right, well,
I mean,
no, go ahead.
I don't know what Babylonia was actually doing there. I don't know what the plan was there. Where's he? A spit block and a charger in the front. The charger's just waiting because the survivors. Oh my god, they're chipping the charger. He's gonna charge away. And he's dead. Oh no. Babylonia falling to shambles right now. It's gonna be all on this tank. And oh, Babylonia was in such bad shape at this tank. It's.
Oh, they're taking it here.
Yeah, they're gonna take it down in this open area, and it's gonna be a Mila tank. MK, I've got the nervous jitters for these.
He's in.
Oh no.
He is in. He is in right away. No hesitation. Tag is in. He drops down. He gets it. Misses his first punch. He's already down to 3,900. He's got a lot of comments. Punch first. Goes out onto Rochelle. Gets a next target onto Coach. Jockey is trying to get Ellis. Finds Ellis. There is a rolling 2-cap coming out. Rochelle can't clear it. It's a rolling 2-cap. It's gonna be a wipe going out onto Echpochmak. The GGs are out. No request for the finale. And that is gonna be Babylonia getting the victory over Echpochmak. 23-56 to 21-55. No Chapter 5 call at all, Gun Noodle. And what a attempt by Echpochmak. There was way too many commons and a little bit of a misplay.